They don't go by scripture, man. They go by bullshit. Alright? Let me read it one more time. This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. That I will seek. Do you know what it is to seek? That means to search out. That means we're going to be traveling from place to place, destroying. This is going to be a beautiful event for us. In the spirit of Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai. A beautiful event. This is when the right hand demolishes the left and beats it down. The righteousness of Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai is about to defeat the devil for everlasting, which means he never rises back up to power, ever. Forever, for fucking ever. After 1,000 years, you white people are going to get burned. And I say it now, I say it proud, and I'm going to say it later on too. After 1,000 years of servitude to the Israelites, and all the other nations too, but mostly the Israelites, because we got them under subjection also. But you going to be at the bottom, baby. Smashed bottom. All you going to eat is unclean shit. You're not going to eat shit righteous. You're going to get treated way worse than what you treated us. So go ahead and try to do your fucking worst, nigga. We ain't afraid. We fear Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai, not men. For if the Most High put me in the hands of men, I know I'm dead. But if I'm in the hands of the Most High, I know I live. Why? Because He lives. And it's simple like that. It's not hard, man. It's not rocket fucking science. Okay? And the Most High, Yahweh Shai, spoke that when Yahweh gets involved, He's going to separate. He has to break it down the way you have it to set it up the right way. Alright? That means you women, the only way that you women are going to truly understand this is when you start seeing people just getting killed off quickly. And that's in the martial law, which is coming in 2014. Okay? Because the scripture says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened. Which means the sun is going to be darkened when? In the year 2015. The sun is going to be darkened. 2014, you get 2 blood moons. 2015, you get the sun is going to be darkened. The sun will be darkened, and 2 more blood moons. Thus says the scripture says that immediately after the tribulations of those days, the sun is going to be darkened, and the moon shall not give his light, neither the stars of heaven. Okay. So you don't have we're at the door, man. We're at the door right now. Ding dong. Open the door. That's Yahweh Shai. See, on my post of my door, as I believe majority of my brothers, we got the commandments on there, man. On the post of our doors, man. Why? Because I fear my Father. That's why. It's not a hard thing. if you really fear something, then it's not a hard thing. All right. Zechariah chapter 12 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and we will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. All right. This is Zechariah 14:1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle. So the reason why the Russians are here, the reason why the Chinese are here with their military, and the Arabics, and the Persians, and the Africans, the reason why all nations are in America right now is to come up against Israel. Who's Israel? You motherfuckers that's in the ghetto. You Negroes, Haitians, West Indian, Jamaicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, Mexicans, Guatemalans, Panamalians, Brazilians. Okay, if you're in the islands, if you're in the Americas, more than likely you are an Israelite. All right, that's from North America and South America. You are and Central America. You are an Israelite. You are not what your fucking slave masters told you. You are an Israelite. All right, and they're coming to kill you, and this is what they're going to do to you. All right. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. What do you mean by the women being ravished? Raped. So you black bitches, y'all gonna get raped by motherfuckers who maybe not even want to rape you with their dick. Then maybe they want to rape you with a knife. You never think about that, did you? Because that's a worse fear, right? The Most High said that I will be delusions upon you and put the fears, your worst fears, put them to life. I will bring you your worst fears. Alright? And half of the city shall go forth into captivity. That's what? That's the FEMA camps. So this is taking place for what? This is martial law. Alright? And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations, as when he fought in the day of battle. Alright? Which means what? He's going to give us our spiritual power, and we're going to fuck them up. How fast? In the blink of an eye. You see how like that? That's too slow. You blink your eye, it's faster. And he said in the twinkling of an eye. That means when you blink your eye. 1 minute you were mortal, blink that eye, now you're immortal. See how quick that was? That means 1 minute that person got a gun to me and I'm a mortal person, and he shoots in my eye and I blink the first time and I see the bullet coming, and now it's like, whoa, I could see the bullet coming? Fuck out of here. Matter of fact, go ahead, shoot. Shoot, bitch. And you shooting and shooting and shooting, and you see the bullets going in, but hey, I ain't dead. I'm not hurting, I'm not bleeding. I'm immortal, motherfucker. And if I'm immortal and you can't kill me, guess what? But I can kill you. And then my Father, who are in heaven, is going to give that power to who? The Israelites. To kill who? All other nations. Are your pastors telling you that the Israelites is going to kill all the other nations? Because all these other nations came up against Israel? You guys are really in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat, man. I can't wait. You know, as the scriptures tell me, I say haste in the day. Haste in the day. Bring that forth. Haste in the day. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Haste in the day, fuck. Because these motherfuckers ain't gonna learn shit until they burn. These niggas ain't gonna learn a motherfucking thing until they see they homeboy just got his entire body chopped off by 2 fucking hollow point 50 caliber bullets. When your homeboy got his face blown the fuck off because he tried to go up against a fucking tank with his AK-47. When you motherfuckers that own gun stores have to use your guns and your ammunition to defend other motherfuckers coming in, and there's so many of them, you don't have enough. So you just get what you can and hide in the fucking your closet and try to pick them off as much as you can. It's going to be sedition among men. You guys have no idea what they're planning, man. The scriptures tell us what they planned. Alright? We just waiting for them to implement. But see, we don't give a fuck what you plan, because we know we're under the grace and the faith and through works with Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. And with that, we gotta expect, man. Yahweh willing. Alright? Now all those people that take the mark, this is your fate. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verses 12. And this is going to be billions of people that's going to take this mark, alright? And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. And so shall be the plague of the horse, of the mule, of the camel, and of the ass, and of all the beasts that shall be in these tents as this plague. And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Yeah, because if you don't, you're going to get punished. As it's going to go into that. And it shall be that whosoever will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. And if the family of Egypt, so you Egyptology, right? Y'all want to be Egypt, right? Okay. Well, if the family of Egypt, you motherfuckers, go not up and come not, that have no rain, yet there shall be the plague therewith. The Lord will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. This shall be the punishment of Egypt, the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Alright? In that day there shall be upon the bells of the horses holiness unto the Lord, and the pots of the Lord's house shall be like the bowls before the altar. Yea, every pot in Jerusalem and in Judah shall be holiness unto the Lord of hosts, and all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them, and see it therein. And in that day there shall be no more the Canaanite in the house of the Lord of hosts.